Today I'm going to start with an analysis of clawz playing Clan Arena. I like the way clawz plays, so why not try to copy him?
2, 1, fight.
This is 4v4, which is going to be different than the kind that I play. I usually play this total newbie mode, 10v10, but I used to play 4v4. You can look back at my old videos from years ago. Okay, so looks like he starts, doesn't go to bridge, instead goes to rail and uses rail and then drops down to low. Okay. He takes a rail, but pushes through and rockets. And I guess he just catches this guy off guard. The guy came out probably looking to rail people on mid across the way. He didn't expect clawz to be rocket jumping at him at that time. What the guy probably should have done, well, maybe he was hoping if he railed, clawz wouldn't have enough momentum to get him up onto mid and he would knock him down. But I think what he should have done is when he saw clawz in the air, rather than panic and shoot his rail, he should have switched to probably rocket launcher to rocket back. Because he could have dodged clawz's rocket more easily than clawz could dodge his, since clawz was in the air. Or he could even go to LG and just try to like balls out up close LG him. LG clawz. Clawz, I mean, he had taken one rail already. I don't know how weak this guy is. I guess they're... Yeah, he couldn't have known the relative stacks, but LG would have been better than rail. And I think rocket would have been the best choice for this guy. Instead, he rails him, and then he's like, oh crap, I'm screwed because I railed and clawz is still going to get up to mid. So he backs up through the door, which makes it really easy for clawz to shoot at him. So let me look back again. clawz's first rocket, like, does he call the retreat here? He kind of shoots right at him. The guy retreats, and then clawz assumes he's gonna not hug the wall here and he's gonna retreat more. So he hits him again. And before the guy can... Looks like he switched weapons. Yeah, to rocket. Okay. So clawz just kind of peeks right out. Pops a rocket at him. Maybe the guy could have dodged, but he ran into his teammate. Now clawz is behind them, and yeah, he gets everybody. Okay. Alright, I want to look at that rail. So clawz uses Excel, which I find when I use Excel, I can't really flick reliably because the flick speed obviously alters how far you turn. So he misses. I kind of want to see this super slow mode. So he sees him. Okay. See, I was wondering if he first like kind of set up the flick or if he just does it as fast as he can. It's a little hard to tell. What I find that I do, and I don't know if it's a good thing, is I kind of set up the flick. Like, I bring the crosshair kind of close to the guy a little bit first, and then I get my own movement a little under control, and then I go for the flick. I don't kind of just recklessly flick as fast as my reflexes allow.
Round begins in 3, 2, 1. Fight.
He did the same kind of setup here. How did that guy get behind him? Okay. He's camping rail. Not really camping, I guess. Where did that guy even come from? Okay, I guess he rocket jumps from back there. I want to see. He takes a rocket. I gotta look at this. The dodging used in this fight. Man, this LG is really good. I gotta go back and figure out why clawz thought he could push through the door there. The guy had the rail out. I don't remember if we could see the rail was fired or here. Oh yeah, okay. So he was free to go through. Was kind of strafing with him. Yeah, so the guy had kind of a medium, what I would say, dodge pattern, and clawz was trying to match it. I want to look at this flick again. Does he set up the flick? I don't think he sets up the flick like I do. That he did, yes. Look what he did here. See, he kind of paused with this crosshair right there. Like, that's not really like kind of LG type tracking where you would just glue your crosshair to the guy. Sort of, I don't know how to describe it. You kind of put your crosshair near the guy, like almost like your jaws, the shark. You're just like waiting for your chance to attack, and then you go, "Rrr."
Round begins in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so he changed. He's still not going bridge, but this time he didn't go rail. Now he's going underneath bridge. He's got two teammates up there. Did he see them? So he actually starts pillars kind of like he did the first game. He notices the two guys are there. He's probably there by himself, so he decides to retreat.
3,
You can see his two teammates up here. Where's the third guy? Okay, there's a guy on rail. So rather than join the guy on rail, he goes to bridge. That means there's two enemies on bridge fighting his two allies. Those enemies are potentially going to be flanked by the ally on rail, and then clawz himself going to jump up. And of course he knew the guys over at pillars, so the first thing he does is look to pillars to cover fire for his teammates. Good flick. I want to look at this. Again, he's waiting for the rail, and then why didn't I think of doing this before? You just kind of wait for the rail and then rush the guy with LG. So I don't think I do that. Yeah, so see, he's copying the guy's not there. Okay, so there he switched. He did like a 180-degree phase change. We already saw this.
Round begins in 3, 2.
Okay, so he goes pillars again.
Fight.
He's doing these drop down rail things.
Last standing. Impressive.
Wow. Does he set up that flick? I gotta see this. See, this is what I'm talking about. He does not put the crosshair on the guy. He does the jaws thing. Do 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 do. And then bam.
Red wins the round.
So a couple things that I noticed here. Okay, obviously he's not standing and holding his ground. He's got really good rocket jump movement where he takes a shot, runs away, takes a shot, runs away.
Last standing.
Something I noticed that he does is not rocket jump right onto the platform. He rocket jumps into the wall and then he rides the wall to land on the platform. That way he's never in the air exposed to this doorway. See, as soon as he gets in the doorway, he's already on the ground. And he does the same thing here. He dodges this grenade. That wasn't the part that I was talking about. Must be here. Okay, yeah, see? He jumps up. See, he could have jumped up right to the platform, but no, he jumps up at the cover of this wall, and then he drifts over.
Red wins the round. Round begins in 3, 2, 1. Fight.
I didn't see how does he start here? He goes pillars.
Round begins in 3, 2.
There's two guys there. He falls. Doesn't take any damage.
Impressive.
So there he commits to the rail in the LG fight. I think that's a mistake. Wow, he gets a lot of speed going. He hits him and then is back out of there. I guess he saw two people and he decided to leave.
Last standing. Blue wins the round.
Just moving a lot. A lot.
Round begins in 3, 2, 1. Fight.
There he was clearly going to win the LG fight. He noticed the second guy coming. And he retreats. Now, one thing is you can't do these types of flanking maneuvers or just really aggressive high-speed rocket jumping shenanigans in the 10v10 because there's going to be like 5 people shooting at you, and odds are 1 or 2 of them is going to hit you, and if they hit you with a rocket or a rail and it pushes you into a corner or something, you're screwed. Because then the other 4 aren't going to miss the next shots. Yeah, you'll take a rocket and 3 rails. So 4v4 lets you play a little more creatively.
Last standing. Red wins.
Though I might be wrong, you know, clawz might play a 10v10 and just... he might even be more aggressive.
Round begins in
Because of the amount of newbies.
1.
So for some reason that time he decides to go with rocket. And why did... how did he know this guy would go this way? I mean, he just calls out that that guy was going to strafe. towards his teammates. Oh no. Okay, so he's actually like camping a spot for once. Very nice. He's able to keep moving while shooting. Something that I have trouble with. Definitely avoiding bridge. I don't know why he's rocket jumping on two guys and pillars. That seemed like a bad idea. He probably just doesn't respect this other team that much.
Round begins in 3, 2, 1. Fight.
So he sees the two guys and he dips. Again, he's playing rail in the beginning every time, but he's approaching from different places. The last two games he's approached from bridge. So there he's just kind of jawsing out the enemy. Oh man, I even wrote this in the comments. I got 2 likes. This drive by LG is just incredible to me. And look at this. Oh, so smooth. Just incredible. Oh. I love it. I could watch this a million times. I already have. Whole sequence. The guy like target switches. I don't know, this guy's like shooting him with plasma for some reason. Who knows what's going on when he enters the room? It's just a bunch of nonsense. The guy sees clawz and he's like, oh shit, I gotta fuck this clawz guy up. He does, granted he does knock the other guy off with that rocket, so clawz is the only target here. And clawz just kinda jumps over his rockets. Jump. Jump. And the other guy's dodge pattern. Couple short dodges, couple medium. I wonder what mousepad clawz has.
3, 2, 1. Fight.
Wait, so what did he start this time?
2, 1. In 3.
So his team has both rail and bridge. Okay, the enemy's on pillars. And he approaches from the LG room. The enemy team kind of held pillars a little bit and pushed bridge.
Blue wins the round. Round begins. begins in 3, 2, 1. Fight.
I don't know what he's doing. I don't know if this is worth watching anymore, because he just taking the win for granted now.
Red wins the round. Accuracy.
In general, if I had to say, he does not stick with his teammates. He's always branching out by himself. See, like, look at this. He's over here by pillars on his own.
Last standing. Round begins in 3, 2, 1. Fight.
So the enemy was on, there was like 3 guys on rail, so he messes with them for a little bit and then runs towards the center map. Towards quad or mega. Looked like he was looking to defend and then decided to try to flank him, which he did. Yeah, he does not defend a position for very long. It's very rare for him to do that. If you look at my gameplay, I'm defending the position, like, I'd say most of the time I'm playing, so I gotta change that. Because he'll defend a position for maybe 10 seconds, maybe, and then immediately start looking for a flank or I can't describe why he's doing what he's doing. He's kind of trying to get behind them, but it seems like if I did that, I would be screwed. But he somehow gets the other guys to run away from him. Most of the time. I guess like over here, he actually did try to approach the guy on rocket launcher. Yeah, see, he even had a teammate, and he backed off. How much damage did he take? So he completely ran away. Why did he run away? What was his intention there? I don't know. And then he ended up defending that position, kind of, and got in a little rail battle and died.
Round begins in 3, 2, 1. Fight.
Ooh. Little mistake there. Very aggressive push. I'm gonna start doing these more, because like I said in my game, sometimes, a lot of the times, I just don't know what to do. I don't have a good feel for either this, that I would call strategy, the strategy of Clan Arena. I also am pretty bad at the tactics. Maybe that comes from my years of playing free-for-all. It's almost like I have it backwards, like I'm patient in situations where I shouldn't be. I'm impatient in situations where I should be. So at least I recognize these things, and I'm gonna keep working on it. Yeah, I'll maybe do another analysis next week. Try to make this a regular thing that I do before I start playing. See ya.